Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you through a week of my life in Israel. It's like kind of 9 days. Basically, it's during the period of the 9 days on the Jewish calendar, which is the 9 days between the first day of the month of Av until the 9th of the month of Av, which is known as Tisha B'Av, which is the saddest day on the Jewish calendar. That is when both of the temples, the Beit HaMikdash was destroyed, and also tons of other really sad things that happened on that day in Jewish history. So we mourn for 3 weeks. It starts with a period of 3 weeks, but really it's more like 16 days. And then starting from the 1st of Av, it starts the 9 days where we don't eat meat, we don't drink wine, we don't listen to music, there are no weddings that happen also during the 3 weeks, and it all intensifies with the day of Tisha B'Av, which is a 25-hour fast. We don't bathe, eat, drink, things like that. We don't wear leather shoes. So yeah, I'm taking you through a week of my life during the 9 days. Some things are a little bit different. I don't know if I mentioned we don't eat meat, because I think I mentioned that in the video. Yeah, also this is the second year that I have been in Israel for this time period, which is really unique and kind of honestly challenging because I'm in Israel and it's free and I can go to Jerusalem whenever I want. I can go to the Kotel whenever I want. It kind of is that false sense of redemption, but then we don't ultimately have like the third temple yet. This summer, I'm a counselor, a madricha for a summer program for college students. I did it last year as a participant. This year, I'm the madricha. Really, it's not like a camp counselor. I'm more like the logistics coordinator. So I do that at night, and then in the morning / during the day, I need a job and want to make money. So I babysit a kid. You'll see him. He's really cute. So it's cool, and also Israel. So enjoy. I'm on my way to the Michelet Herzog, aka Gush, aka Yeshivat Har Tzion, Tanakh Yom Iyun. It's actually Yemei Iyun because they're having it this whole week, but today is Sunday, and it's the only day that I'm going. So it is currently 7:30 in the morning, and I'm going to catch a bus, to like a city bus, to get to a bus that I pay for to take me to Alon Shvut for the Yom Iyun. The yeshiva that this event took place in is called Yeshivat Har Tzion, but most people call it just Gush or the Gush because Alon Shvut is in a region of Israel called the Gush. It's a really, really well-known yeshiva, and I've never been there. I didn't realize how gorgeous or how big the campus is. It was such a cool experience to be there. This year is known as Shnat Shemitah, or the sabbatical year, so every 7 years the land in Israel is supposed to rest. So what's really cool is that this yeshiva had fruit that has Kiddushat Shvi'i, which is basically produce grown on Jewish-owned land during Shemitah. It has this extra level of holiness. So we were able to eat fruits with that extra level of holiness. Today was amazing. I went to 5 classes. I got there at 9, left at like 5:20-ish. My brain hurts and I'm exhausted, but it was amazing learning Torah on that high level again. It was also really cool to see so many people dedicated to learning Torah because I was probably amongst the youngest there. It was all like actual adults, and they took time from their lives. Like Sunday's a work day in Israel. It's not just a weekend. They took time out of their lives to learn. It was really inspiring, really incredible educators, such a gorgeous campus, and just a really amazing experience. I got back a little late and missed dinner at my program, but also it wasn't really a great dinner, so I got myself shalom falafel. Normally I would get shawarma, but 9 days, so I got falafel. And normally I would get pita, but they didn't have pita, so I got lafa, which I don't know if I've ever had before, so it'll be an adventure. Today is more of a sort of kind of normal day than yesterday. At least the first half of the day is normal. So basically what I do in this summer during the week is I babysit, and it's about a 20-minute walk from where I'm living, where I'm staying, so I'm walking there now. Look how nice this water bottle is that I got yesterday. I got it for free. It says Michelet Academia Herzog and then like locations. That's a baby I babysit. It's so nice. And this morning my regular water bottle was MIA. I was like, that's so annoying because I drink a lot of water, so I have this one. I'm here at First Station Tachana Rishona meeting one of my friends from CT, and it's actually from Manchester. Pro tip for when you're in Israel, get shkalim, like the shekel is the currency. I just passed an American family like haggling with the guy and complaining, why aren't you taking our American dollars? Like, of course you're not taking your American dollars. You're in a different country. Like, you need to either convert cash to the currency of whatever country you're in, just in general. You can't just expect people to accept dollars because you're in another country. Or use your credit card and deal with the fact that you have fees. Or if you have a travel international credit card, then you can use that. But you can't expect, especially like a small vendor, to take your dollars. Like, why should they do that? So when you're in Israel or in any country, get their currency. I decided to use my last free night as a time to just walk around Jerusalem. I love Jerusalem so much, and it's so pretty, and I explored some parts that I really hadn't seen before. Because this is kind of my last off night / last time to just chill, I've just been walking around Jerusalem, walking on the Shuk, and I went to an ice cream place called Mussolini. So I realized I didn't close out yesterday. Basically, I just walked around the Shuk area. I got ice cream, met my friends in an ice cream store. Then Brandeis, like the school, was having a meetup, so I crashed that, got some more ice cream, got back, hung out, went to sleep. Currently walking to babysitting. Today's gonna be pretty chill. Hopefully I'll find some interesting things to vlog about. I just got back from Tachana Rishona. Yes, that is where I went yesterday. I got pasta to the same place. I took Yair. Basically, we walked there. On the way back, we took a bus. That's why my face is like this. It's so hot out. We took a bus because I was just too hot and it would just be quicker if we did. This was my first time taking him on the bus. It was a little scary. I was mainly nervous about the getting in and getting out part. The getting in, there was a family that like helped me lift the stroller. Getting out was fine. Ended up being the most annoying part was in the bus, because on Israeli buses, like city buses, there is space for like 2 strollers, I would say, to fit comfortably without like being in everyone's way. But there was an adult in a wheelchair, so there was not room for like the adult in the wheelchair and me and Yair. So we ended up being in the middle, and we were like by the doors. So every time we had to move, and like people had to get in and out. It was annoying. Thankfully, it was a short bus ride, so not a big deal, but it was annoying. And now I'm really hot. I'm gonna have my food. Yair is having his lunch, and yeah. It's so hot, and I'm just so tired. So I decided to take the bus instead of walking, and I usually do walk. And then in about 10 minutes, I have a meeting with one of my mentors to help me plan a leadership thing I want to do at school. You'll hear about this cafe more in the video that I made called What I Ate in Israel, but this place was so cool and such good vibes. Good morning. Today is Wednesday. I'm currently on my way to Hebrew University, because I'm considering getting my master's here, so I'm going to check out the program, and now I just need to find where I'm going. I just sat in on a class for about half an hour. It was a fundraising class. It was pretty interesting. They were talking about like storytelling and marketing and how you don't always have to use the most expensive equipment to like produce a really good video, aka what I do with my YouTube, because I don't pay for anything except I bought a tripod, but that was like $20. That's it. It was really cool, really interesting. There were like different educators, a lot of different types of people in the room, so that was cool. And then I had a break, and they have a class that's like an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes. And I like didn't want to walk out in the middle, because like I don't need to stay for the hour and a half class. I already walked in the middle during the class, and it was really awkward, and I like thought I could just scoot by, then I had to like walk by around everyone, so I wouldn't have to walk past like the front of the room. It was awkward. So I figured like I know I want to do this master's course, and like I sat in on the class and I thought it was really interesting, and now I'm just gonna like walk around Hebrew U, get the vibe, see what it's like picture my life here. Right now I know there is a botanical garden. I don't know if I'm officially in it, but like there's all different types of vegetation around me, and it's really cool. So I'm just gonna walk around, and also this is really my last few days in Yerushalayim, so I want to like walk around, see the last stuff. I'm probably meeting a friend in the old city, so yeah, I'll show you around Hebrew U. I got a piece of Pizza Hut because I've been obsessed with Pizza Hut this summer. It's so good. Once I got to the Old City, I went to Rova Coffee House to get a matcha latte, and then I headed to Hadaya to get my ring polished. Hadaya is a custom jewelry store that you can get a quote on a ring, a bracelet, necklace, and a bunch of other things. In the evening, the program that I am working for took the students to a really nice rock climbing place, and we got to watch the sunset and have a lot of fun. I haven't really vlogged today because honestly nothing interesting happened, and I was so tired this morning, but I'm on my way back from my job. I ended up going to Coffee Mill. It's so hot, it's 97 degrees, so I took the bus there. It was 3 stops, and really it's like a 10-minute walk, but it's just so hot. And today is Thursday, and Tisha B'Av starts Saturday night, so I'm not gonna have coffee tomorrow because I want to start getting ready for the fast. So this is kind of my last Coffee Mill opportunity. So I went to Coffee Mill, I took the bus there, and the bus back, and I'm walking. Yeah, fun stuff. Hopefully the rest of today will be a little bit more interesting to show. I am here at Yamin Moshe, which is an area of Jerusalem. It's by the Montefiore windmill, if anyone knows where that is. And we are having a picnic, a falafel picnic. I have the chad pami stuff. How do you say it in English? Like the plastic stuff. So we're gonna eat here, like over here. And then we're gonna go on a walking tour of the Old City, which is like this way. Friday, I just chilled. I went to an outdoor art fair, which was really cool. There was art and jewelry and things like that. Then I just walked around Jerusalem, ran some errands, and did whatever preparations I needed to do before Shabbat. So yeah, that's basically it. The rest of Friday, I just got ready for Shabbos. There was tons of things I needed to do to run around and make sure things were done before Shabbos. Shabbat was really nice. I ended up having to take a girl to the hospital, which I'm not going to talk about in this video, but maybe in the future I will. Definitely a learning curve and something that I've never had to do before, but thank God she's fine. And then Tisha B'Av, I just didn't really feel it was appropriate to film anything because it's a sad day, and even though we are allowed to use our phones and things like that, I just didn't want to use my phone just like for recreational purposes, or even though I do see this platform as educational, I just still didn't think it was appropriate because it really, really is meant to be an intense time of mourning. A lot of people don't even talk a good chunk of the day. So yes, Tisha B'Av, it was fine. Whatever. I'm not a good faster. It happened. It ended. It was over. Definitely, you try to make the day as meaningful as possible. So that was a few days of my life. It probably didn't end up being 9 days. Maybe it was a week. I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.